Well, hello again. This is Artisan Loom here with another original design of mine tutorial that I'm going to show you how to make. And this is called Lilac Lace. And I did this, when did I do this? September of 2014. And this design actually was one of the designs where I won the Rainbow Loom contest. And so now Finn has this design along with my Frostfire, and they are on display in their own little jewelry box. So they get taken to some of the toy fairs that they go to, along with the other dioramas of all the lovely Lumigurumi that is taken over. And yeah, I'm just happy to be amongst some of the best people out there. Gosh, I could never do a Lumigurumi ever. So I just can't compete with that. But anyhow, this is the Lilac Lace. I'm going to show you how to do this one, and hopefully you'll like it. Okay, so to start off, it is a 4-pin bar design. Very simple. Early on, first and last pin bars are at the same height. Then you drop down on either side in the center. So 2 in the center and then go up 1 on either side. I do believe it's 2 loom lengths long. I guess I'll let you know because I'm looking at my pictures right now. Hopefully I can decipher what I got going on. But I'll let you know if you go to the end. I don't think you do. I think you're going to stop because there's no specific real pattern here, meaning you can stop it just about anywhere that you're, depending on your wrist size. So we're going to leave it at that. Okay. For this one, I believe I had 4 colors. And I'm going to choose Octopus. I love that color. I don't like how thin they are, but I love the color. And then I guess this is Purple Sweets. The 300 count Purple Sweets. Nice shimmer to it. The Gray Sweets. And then I'm going to use the good old White Sweets. And that's what we're going to do. So go ahead and pick whatever colors that you're going to want, and we'll get started. So I have beaded, because I'm going to use Octopus bands as my border color, and also the color that's going to have the beads going up the center. But I've just put a 6/0 seed bead on the Octopus band, and that's what we're going to do every other band going up the border. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to put a band going across here, out to the left, out to the right. We'll start off with no beads, bead, plain band, beaded band. Okay? I'll try to keep them not twisted, even though I don't know that it's going to really matter. Okay, and we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll start with a plain band, a beaded band, plain band, and beaded band. Okay, so go ahead and do this pattern. And I just checked, and it can be as long as you would like it. You need to just judge where your wrist size is. I think I'm going to stop about 2, 3, 4, 5 from the top. But depending on how big your wrist is, you can, if you have a larger wrist, you can go to the end. Shorter wrist, you can. So you're just going to have to make that judgment for yourself. Okay. And just finish that till you get up to where you want to stop, and then come in like this, and then leave this part blank. Okay. Finished. I'm coming back on because I had finished mine, and what I wanted to tell you, so you can ignore the rest unless you have an incredibly small wrist. In my tutorial that's getting ready to come, I say that I stopped about 7 inches from the top. You know, if you it shrinks, so I just want to warn you that if you choose to do that, it's not going to go all the way around your wrist. So it was so long ago since I made this, I didn't realize how much it was going to shrink. So if I was to do it over again, I would go the full 2 loom lengths for a full wrap. So I just wanted to come on, tell you this, and then that way, you know, you won't be disappointed when it comes off. Okay, so continue on with the tutorial. Okay, so I've done this and I stopped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the top, and then I went in, same over here, and I left this blank in the center. Okay, now we need to pick the other color, and for that I'm going to use, I guess I'll use gray. I hope I'm doing this color combo right. I'm now second guessing myself on this on the border being dark, but we're just going to go with it. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to do this little ditty all the way up the loom. Let me get some more. Just like so. So you're going to do that all the way to the top. Now that we have that, we got to do the center, which is a beaded center. I'm going to use different beads, but basically what we're going to do is we are going to lay a beaded, well, it's going to be like, well, what I did was what I'm trying to do is I put a 6/0 seed bead on this band, this octopus band, along with a, I guess that's is that a butterfly or a dragonfly or on here? I can't even think of what I'm saying. Okay, so you're gonna go from and do like diagonals all the way up the loom with it. Now on my other one I beaded them all the same so that we just went, you know, it would stagger like that. This time, if I put another seed bead on this side, then it would make it too long and it would just not look right. So I'm going to try to do this. And we're going to start off right here on the second pin bar. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to place it going that direction with the bead closest to me, okay? Now, if you're not doing it with these beads, then you won't have to worry about this. I just have to remember which way. Okay, so now we're going to go diagonal here. I want the bead to go on this side. So I'm going to go connect it with the bead right here. Okay? I think that's what I'm planning to do. Isn't that what I'm planning to do? I think so. Man, I hope I'm doing this right to where it's going to lay properly. Let me look at it from here. I guess it doesn't matter because we can flip these little dragonflies. Okay, so then what I want to do is I want to put the beaded band connecting on here. But this is basically all you're going to do. Just like so, just going all the way up the loom. That's the only part I hate about these octopus bands. Are so thin. Gorgeous color, just so thin. Okay. So, let me see what I got here. So I'm not going to worry about what these look like, whether they're upside down, not upside down, because I can always flip them at the end. Okay, so what I'm going to do is add my next one, and the bead's going to go on this side. So if there's a bead on this side, you want to start off with the next bead right here. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. But if you're just going to bead it anyhow you want, or any way you want, you don't have to do it my way. I'm just got some weird thing going on here. So I'm going to do that all the way up the loom, just diagonals like this all the way up. Now that we have that done, all we're going to do is cross it back over like you were doing going up that way. So you're just kind of crossing over to make the X. Okay, so diagonal, going the rest of the way up, just like so. Alright, so I'm going to go off camera, finish that part up, and I'll meet you right back for the next step. So then the next part, I'm going to use these purple sweets. Hopefully that'll look halfway decent with it. And what we're going to do is you need good quality stretchy bands because you're doing long stretches, so remember that as you're doing the design. So I'll just show you on the right. You're going to do a long stretch, connect there and do a long stretch, all the way up the loom, just like so. Okay, you'll do the same thing on this side, long stretch, connect it, do a long stretch, connect it, do a long stretch, and connect it and do a long stretch. And you'll do that the entire way up the loom. So I finished that. I'm going to continue on with the same color. And I'm going to start on this last pin bar and do a long stretch. So long stretch. And you're just going to do the same thing. Connecting it, doing a long stretch. And doing a long stretch. Okay? And you're going to do the same thing on this one, and you're going to start right here on this first pin bar. Go stretch it out. Oops. Connect it, doing a long stretch. Connect it, doing a long stretch. And then connect it, doing a long stretch. So you're just going to finish that to the end, okay? Crossing over. Now that we have that done, we're ready to turn the loom around. And we are going to need 2 cap bands. I'm going to do triple cap bands right here in the front on these 2 middle pegs. Like so. Okay, first things first. We're going to loom out just the bands that are on top. So in the order that, like the long stretch, and then the next one that's on top is the long stretch, and you'll just go back and forth. So we're going to start on the right, and we'll grab this and bring it up. And then where it's connected, we're going to just, because that's the band that's on top, okay, you'll do that all the way up the loom. On this side, you'll do the same thing. Okay, so finish that part to the end. So now that we have that part done, we're going to do this, you know, these other diagonal ones, long stretches, a little bit different. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to have to put, do we have to put, yes, we're going to have to put a cap band. I have to put cap bands on every so often, okay? So we're going to need a cap band right here on this third pin bar, third peg up, okay, where the long stretch is. So I'm going to do a triple, and then we'll go in through and grab that band, and we're going to bring it downward. Okay. Wonder if I should only do it a double. That way it's not so tight. You know what? Let me do it as a double, okay? You gotta go down here and grab it since I lost it. Okay. So now we're gonna do a double cap band right here. And then we'll go in and bring it downward. Like so. Okay. And then we're gonna, where it connects, we're gonna go in and get it, and we're gonna bring it upward. Okay, so now we need another cap band because the next diagonal is going to go downward. So we'll do a double cap band, grab it, bring it downward, and then where it connects, bring it upward. Okay, now on this one, we'll need a cap band, and we'll bring it down. My dog and cat are playing on my linoleum. Okay, so that's how you're going to do it. So the first one goes down, then where it connects, it goes up. Cap band, come down, and then it goes up. Cap band goes down, and then goes up. So the next one will be a cap band, and it'll go down and go up. And then cap band, you know, and there's so on. Okay. So now we're going to need a cap band on this side. You can finish this part up, but I'm going to show you the left side. So we are going to put a double cap band right there on the second pin bar, third peg up. And then we're going to go in and grab that top band and bring it down. Where it connects, the next one is going upward. Okay, so we're going to need a cap band right here, and it's going to go downward. So you're going to go in, grab it, and bring it downward, and then go where it connects, upward. Another cap band. Let's see here. Put another cap band right here. And then, let's see, upward. Now we got to go downward. So it's very simple. And then upward. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera, finish the few that I have because I can't push this down any further in between my tripod, and I will be right back. So now that I have that done, we're going to work on the center. Basically, we're getting the top band. Okay, so we're going to go in through here, and we're going to grab that band and bring it to the right. And we're not going to cross this one over and just complete X's. We're only going to do the half of the X going up the loom. So you would go towards the left, the right, diagonal to the left, diagonal to the right, and you'll do that all the way up the loom. Okay, now that you have that side done, now we're going to cross back over to finish the X's off. Okay, so we'll go in through this third pin bar. And guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to put a cap band here. You know, going across here. Alright, since we haven't gotten far, I'm going to go ahead and try to put a cap band there. Let me see if I can do this. Because I don't think it's going to matter anymore. Because I've already started, but I'm going to give it a shot. You know, I cannot work left-handed. I'll be surprised. Oh, I actually did it. I am shocked beyond belief. Okay. You don't have to put one there. I guess you could just put a single band going across, but I'm going to go ahead and fix this. Hopefully you caught it. I don't know if you did. I apologize if you did not. Okay, so I'm going to go in through here, and I'm going to grab the other side of these two and pull it up and over and on. I'm hoping that's really going to do it. Okay, we're gonna call that. Okay, it's always a way to fix things. Okay, so we're gonna go in through this cat band on the third pin bar. Grab the one that, make sure you're grabbing the right band, because now I'm wanting to grab the wrong band. Okay, now we're gonna go towards the left, and then just do your diagonals going, crossing over to finish up the X, okay? And I'm going to go off camera again and finish this part up. That's basically all you're doing. So now all we're doing is bringing these back to themselves. So you're going to go in through this, well, I'll do it on the left. It's the second pin bar, the second peg up, and you're just going to bring it back to itself. And on each one, bringing it over to the border. Super simple. On this side, you're going to do the same thing. Okay, you're going to do that all the way to the top. And then once you get this part done, then you're ready to do the border, which is all it's going to consist of is going through the cat band and grabbing the band that goes out to the left and the one that goes out to the right, okay? And then just follow the border straight up the entire way up the loom, okay, on each side. And when you get to the top, you're going to come in, you're going to follow it until it comes in like this. And then we're going to, you can meet me up at the top with the C-clip and we'll take it off the loom. So these ones get done first, and then your border. So now we made it up to the top, and now we're going to put our hook in through here, pull this band out, hold it with our fingers, pull this side out, and then put them both on the hook. At that point, we're going to go ahead and put a C-clip on. So now it's there and it's nice and secure. Although I really don't need as fat of a C-clip as this, so I think I'm going to switch it because this is just a little too big. I'm just afraid how big it is. It's going to... There we go. We got the right size now. We're rocking and rolling. Okay. So now we put both of these on this C-clip. It's secure. We can take it off of the hook. If you want to look, just to know if you'll be disappointed or not, whether it's all been looped up, that's one way to tell. So now we're finished. Now we got the big reveal. So do not pull it off. Always do one hook, or always do it with your hook. A lot of times I'll go up and do the side ones first. You could very easy, since there's only 4 pin bars, you could go through each one and bring it up if you wanted, like so, and then I just bring this up, okay? So I'm going to go off camera and take this off of the loom in hopes that mine turns out and the colors are okay. Okay, I will be right back and show you what I got. Oh my goodness, look, I took it off the loom, look at it. I have a ton of bands to fix and get the seed beads and the beads down the center looking right, but those are pretty colors, aren't they? I mean, I definitely have to untwist these purple bands big time, because it will drive me out of my mind. See how they just want to not do right because they're so thin? So then what you want to do is move your seed bead over to where they're going to be laying. So it's going to be laying more flat like that, then all bunched up here. And I will fix all these on the side. I will fix all the colors to make sure that they're not twisted up underneath there. And yeah, so this is Lilac lace, and like I said, this was one that won in the Rainbow Loom contest, one of their very first one before they started taking Lumigurumi. And this, there it is right there in Finn's jewelry box right there. Okay, and so it's really cute, isn't it? Anyhow, I'm going to fix this, and I guess you'll just have to see what it looks like when I go to post it. If I probably should have went the entire way up the loom. That's one thing I noticed. It's kind of short. And so I am going to have to put an extension. So I'm thinking that maybe going all the way down the loom is going to be the best thing to do. Okay. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and give me a subscribe to my channel and follow on Facebook at Artisan Loom Bead Queen and on Instagram as Artisan Loom. Okay, well, until the next tutorial, take care. Bye.